Welcome to this video. Till now, we've learned how to solve a pair of linear equations in two variables by the graphical and two algebraic methods, which are substitution and elimination method. As we move forward, we will study another algebraic method called cross multiplication method. Let's start with the general form of a pair of linear equations in two variables. Now let's solve this with the help of the elimination method. Here, in order to eliminate variable y, we'll multiply equation 1 by b2 and equation 2 by b1, which gives us equations 3 and 4. On subtracting equation 4 from 3, we get x is equal to b1c2 minus b2c1 divided by a1b2 minus a2b1, where a1b2 minus a2b1 is not equal to 0. Substituting this value of x in equations 1 or 2, we get y is equal to c1a2 minus c2a1 divided by a1b2 minus b1a2, where a1b2 minus b1a2 is not equal to 0. If you analyze the values of x and y, we get x divided by b1c2 minus b2c1 is equal to y divided by c1a2 minus c2a1, which is equal to 1 by a1b2 minus a2b1. This conclusion could be remembered by this method also. The arrows between the two numbers tell us that after multiplying them, we subtract the second product from the first. As this method involves cross multiplication of numbers, it is called solving the equations by cross multiplication method. Solving a pair of linear equations by cross multiplication method takes 4 steps. In step 1, we write the equations in general form and determine the values of coefficients and constants. In the next step, for the given pair of equations, we check the condition a1b2 minus a2b1 is not equal to 0. Then, we substitute the values of coefficients and constants in the given method. And finally, we find out the values of x and y. Pay attention if in step 2, the condition of a1b2 minus a2b1 is not equal to 0 is not satisfied, then the linear equation will have either infinite solutions or no solution at all. You can test it using this. In today's video, we learned how to solve a pair of linear equations in two variables using the cross multiplication method. In the next video, we shall look at some examples based on this. Welcome to this video. In the last video, we learned how to solve a pair of linear equations by using the cross multiplication method. Today, we will look at some interesting examples based on this. In a given fraction, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, then it becomes 1 by 2. And if we add 2 to the denominator, the same fraction, then it becomes 1 by 3. Find the fraction. To solve the given question, pause the video and form a pair of linear equations in two variables. I hope you have also written the linear equations shown on the screen. Hope you remember that to solve a pair of linear equations by the cross multiplication method, we follow a 4-step process. Can you tell me what is to be done in the first step? Correct. First, we will write the given pair of equations in their general form. By doing so, we get the values of all the coefficients and constants. In step 2, we test the condition if a1b2 minus a2b1 is equal to 0 or not. Now, we substitute all the values obtained from step 1 in the cross multiplication method. And multiplying the numbers according to the arrows made, we subtract the second product from the first, after which we get x by 5 is equal to y by 13, which is equal to 1 by 1. Now, in step 4, we will find the values of x and y, for which we will use the result from step 3, and we get x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 13. Substituting these values of x and y in equation 1 and solving it, it can be verified that x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 13 is the unique solution of the given pair of linear equations. For which value of k will the given pair of linear equations have infinite solutions, and for which value will it have no solution? First, let's write the given pair of linear equations in its general form. Identify the value of all the coefficients and constants. Here, in the first part of the question, we have to find out the value of k, for which the pair of linear equations will have infinite solutions. You know that a pair of linear equations has infinite solutions if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is equal to c1 by c2. Replacing all the values of coefficients and variables and solving them gives us the value of k is equal to 16. Therefore, the pair of equations 3x plus y is equal to 16 and 9x plus 3y is equal to 48 will have infinite solutions. Now, in the next part of the question, we need to find out for which value of k will the given pair of linear equations have no solution, again with the help of the table. That the given pair of linear equations will have no solutions if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, which is not equal to c1 by c2. Replacing all the values of the coefficients and constants, and on solving this, we get k is not equal to 16. Hence, except for k is equal to 16, there is no other solution for the given pair of linear equations. In this video, we learned some examples based on the cross multiplication method of solving a pair of linear equations. In the next video, we will look at some of the commonly made mistakes while solving such questions. Welcome to this video. In the previous video, we studied how to solve a pair of linear equations using the cross multiplication method. Now, we will look at some of the commonly made mistakes while using the cross multiplication method to solve the equations. Solve the given pair of linear equations by using the cross multiplication method. Pause the video and solve the question. The given equation will initially be written in the general form of linear equations. Let's find out all the values of the coefficients and constants, and let's test the condition a1b2 minus a2b1 not equal to 0. After which, we will substitute these values in the cross multiplication method. Now, after multiplying according to the arrows, we subtract the second product from the first product, which gives us x is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to minus 3, which is the only solution for the given pair of linear equations. Therefore, option 3 is the correct answer. If you selected option 1, then it's a good try, but it is the incorrect answer. Because you got confused by the name cross multiplication, while solving this pair of linear equations, you cross multiplied the equations. This is an incorrect way and it gives you an incorrect result. If you have chosen option 2, it's also a good try, but this is also an incorrect answer because you didn't write the given equations in their general form, and as a result you considered the value of C2 as minus 12 and solved the question further, which became the reason for your answer being incorrect. So I hope you understood the reason why option 3 is correct and all the other options are wrong. A teacher can use these examples to test the knowledge of students in her class.